They tell us that crime is down overall, right? And it is. We used to be known as the murder capital of the world, right? That's what they said. But we changed that because we had a collective will to be able to change that. We said we wanted something different for the community that we call our home. Right? And so what we're doing now is we're allowing juveniles really to have downtime during the summers, not engaging them in a way that gives them something productive to do. We have over 130 games and crews in the District of Columbia. They're creating about 60% of the violent crimes that are in the district. But there's no comprehensive strategy at all for how we engage youth and deal with juvenile crime. We got a lot of money that we're throwing at it. The courts have money, the district, government has money, and a whole lot of other folks, but we're not requiring them to work together toward a single strategy for how we approach it. What I want to do is pull them all together and say, put everybody in a room just like this. I might have to lock the doors. Don't let anybody go to the bathroom for a minute while we figure out what we're going to do to get a collective strategy to deal with our youth. We have to do that, or we're going to have a whole generation of lost souls out there. What we need is an effective piece of legislation that deals with gang violence. We had an opportunity to do that. We did not take the steps needed to unify, to get ourselves to a point where we could move that legislation forward. And we have to get back to trying to solve that issue. Because if we do not get a handle on that, these juveniles have created more than 60% of the violent crimes that are happening here. That's a problem. They're involved somewhere in that activity. We've got to wrap our arms around it. Now, we've got a lot of money that we're throwing at juvenile crime issues. And what I'm suggesting is that perhaps what we need to do is come back together and bring all of those resources together, force collaboration between non-for-profits, the courts, the Youth Services Administration, and others who have parts and pieces of this problem, so that we can come up with a comprehensive strategy on how we deal with